Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video will be doing another hand load video, and it will be on my 270 Winchester. This rifle is actually Dad's. It's a Savage Model 110 J series, which Savage used to make back in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. He bought it back in the 80s, so anyhow, yeah. Very nice rifle. I hope to do a video on just this rifle in particular soon, in the future. But, yeah, I mean, it's a very nice rifle. Chandler 270 Winchester. And, yeah, so, like I said, this is just going to be a hand load, so I won't get into too much detail about the rifle itself. But, anyhow, yeah, so, just to narrow it down, 22-inch standard contour 270 Winchester barrel, and yeah, let's get into it. So first, like I do in all my hand loading videos, I will be showing you guys the bullet, and the bullet that we use for this hand load are the Sierra Game Kings. These are 150 grain Spitzer with a boat tail on the end. I'll show you guys here. They're kind of long, especially for 270, 27 caliber. And they don't have a cannelore either, which really helps with the bullet coefficient for wind drift. And these are very hard hitting, very devastating on stuff like deer, even bigger stuff like black bear and elk especially as well. And people use these same exact bullets on moose with, you know, plenty of authority as well. So yeah, can't go wrong with Sierra Game King bullets, especially these ones. I mean, I love these bullets personally, especially in this setup. And yeah, you can definitely achieve higher velocities with a regular 22-inch barrel instead of a 24-inch barrel like on the Remington 700 270s. But yeah, 150 grain Spitzer with a boat tail, Sierra Game Kings, love them. Next, we're going to go to the casing. So, the casing that we use is just regular Remington manufactured 270 Winchester casing. Just like I've said before, they're thicker walled. They're not, you know, thinner walled, so you can get more loads out of them, especially with the hotter loads out of 270. And those hotter loads, especially in the 150 grain, they zoom. So yeah, that's definitely good to have a thicker walled cartridge for your hand loads, especially like I said, if you're gonna load them hot, which we load them a little bit hot, not max, but it's just a grain under max, which we'll talk about here. So primers, I use Winchester primers. You know, standard number 200 primers. They're, you know, just like any other primers. I've seen, like, pretty much no difference between the CCI primers and the Winchester primers for large rifle, but that could just be me. I'm not a competition shooter, like I've said before, so, I just want to have meat in the freezer, so, yeah. Winchester number 200 primers, large rifle, of course, and the powder. And this powder, I need to get more because I load a lot of, I load several different rifles, 3 if I remember right. Yeah, 3, including this 270 here with this powder, and it's IMR 4064. It's a medium to slow burning powder, and it's been popular, like I've said before, especially for long range shooting and hunting. And I mean, in my opinion, can't get wrong with 4064 IMR and 4350, both Hodgdons, and IMR 4350. It's pretty much the same exact bullet ballistics as with this. And I mean, there's a ton of powders that you can use, especially nowadays for 270 Winchester. So, you know, I just like this because it's extremely easy to use, and I mean, I just love 4064 powder. Very versatile, and I mean, that's pretty much all that I want personally. Versatility and just speed, as much speed as I can get out of these loads. But yeah, and I'll put a I load 45.5 grains of this 4064 in each casing, which is approximately a grain under max, but I can still get about 2 to 3 reloads out of each shot of these Remington casings. If I got something like Lapua, I could probably get 4, but I mean, you know, I love Remington casings, and for my purpose, they, you know, do the job just fine. So yeah, and I don't really load them a crap ton. You know, these are pretty much this is just a hunting setup. And I'll show you guys again. It's just a hunting setup, as you can see. Walking stick, if you will, if you want to put it that way. But yeah, I mean, this overall load is pretty versatile. I mean, you can shoot, you know, small predators like coyotes with this setup and this load, but you could also, you know, go for whitetail, mule deer, elk, which this setup, Dad's actually killed a 5x6 Colorado elk several years ago with this, and a couple of mule deer out there as well. Nothing big, but, you know, a buck, but a buck and a doe actually. But yeah, I mean, 270 Winchester, everyone knows it, everyone loves it. You know, it's just one of those rounds that it definitely isn't going anywhere. I love it, and I know a lot of other people that love 270 Winchester as a round as well, and it's surprisingly becoming more of a popular round, especially with long range shooting. Some people say that it outshoots the 6.5 Creedmoor any day. I don't really have a general opinion on that. I've never tested it out myself, but I mean, either way, 270 is just one of those beloved rounds, and this is definitely a good load to try out if you're looking for a new load. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to, feel free to put down in the comments your 270 Winchester load if you have one. And you know, like I said, I love this load, love the round 270 Winchester, such a great round. Can't say how much I love it enough. But yeah, that's pretty much it for you guys. Feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and also feel free to join the Discord as well. Always looking for new people to chat with in there. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope some of you got some useful information in this video, and thank you all for watching. Catch you on the next one.